An outrageous decision out of the U.S. Supreme Court today. By a 5-4 vote, the High Court ruled against the Trump administration's efforts to end DACA, Obama's unilateral program that gave legal protections to immigrants brought to the country illegally as children. And just like in the case of Obamacare, it was Chief Justice John Roberts joining the 4 liberals on the court to make a highly technical, ridiculous to me, argument that benefited the Obama administration. Now, even Barack Obama himself recognized he can't do this by executive fiat, but he did it anyway. Before rolling out DACA in 2012, Obama said he needed an act of Congress to help the so-called dreamers. Watch this clip of him addressing immigration activists in 2011.
Now, I know some people want me to bypass Congress and change the laws on my own. The idea of doing things on my own is very tempting. I promise you, not just on immigration reform. But that's not how our system works. That's not how our democracy functions.
Democratic Republic. Here was reaction. Acting DHS Secretary Wolf. Chad, he's admitting he didn't have the power to do it. He did it anyway. John Roberts did this with health care. Maybe he wants a different job title in his life because it's certainly not following the law by any reasonable expectation, any reasonable analysis that I see.
Well, Sean, what I can tell you is that the DACA program is clearly unlawful. And even the Supreme Court today, in their opinion, said that the Department of Homeland Security has the authority to rescind it. They simply didn't like the way that we were doing it. And I think that's troubling to me because what we saw under the Obama administration, a clip that you just played, is they made this program out of thin air, did it on a turn of a dime. This administration has thought long about this, thoughtful about this, decided to wind this unlawful program down over a series of 6 months. And again, what we have is a Supreme Court saying that's not good enough. You need to go back at it. You need to relook at that. And that's very troubling to me.
Yeah, well, and he himself admitted, Obama, that he couldn't do it, but then he did it anyway. So was it constitutional? Because I don't believe it was.
That's absolutely right. So we have one administration making a program. We have a second administration, another administration taking a look at how do we wind down an unlawful program. What the Obama administration did is create a new law, a new visa, or a new program, a deferred action program out of thin air. Congress is the right role to do this. We have been begging Congress to address the DACA recipients. They have decided not to do this time and time again. The president has been clear on this. He wants a legal solution and not a political solution to this issue. Very disappointed in the decision today, but we'll keep at it.
President will have 400 miles of new wall by Election Day, thereabouts. Secretary, thank you.